everyone. Today we're going to be reviewing about the distributive property. You first heard about the distributive property in probably 3rd grade, again in 4th grade, and 5th grade, and 6th grade, and guess what? 7th grade you're going to hear it again. So basically the distributive property, well, let's start with what distributive means. Distributive has the word distribute in it. Distribute. Distribute means to hand out. And that's basically what we're going to be doing with our numbers. We're going to be handing them out. So, for example, if I have 5 parentheses 4 minus 2. The distributive property says 5 times 4 minus 2 is the same thing as 5 times 4 minus 5 times 2. Well, let's check this out. If we followed order of operations, we work in the parentheses first. 4 minus 2 is 2 times 5 is 10. Here 5 times 4 is 20 minus 10. 20 minus 10 is 10, and as you can see, they're equal to each other. So the distributive property works. Now, because we're starting algebra, and algebra is when we bring letters and numbers together, we're going to start working with distributive property using numbers and letters. So, for an example, let's look at 2 parentheses 6 plus r. R is my variable. I'm going to distribute the 2 to both the 6 and the r. Well, 2 times 6 is 12, and plus 2 times r is just 2r. You can't do anything else with it. And this is all my answer is, 12 plus 2r. Let's try another one. Let's do negative 3 times b plus 9. So when I distribute the 3, I have to include that negative there. It's negative 3. So negative 3 times b and negative 3 times positive 9. Negative 3 times b is negative 3b plus, whoops, hold on, ignore the plus. Negative 3 times positive 9 is negative 27. So again, remember we were combining like terms, we said the sign in front belongs to the number behind it. So this is really negative 3 times positive 9. So that becomes negative 27. Here's my negative 27. So my final answer is negative 3b minus 27. Yes, this is important because when we do factoring, probably tomorrow, it's going to make a big deal. So how about I give you 2 problems to try on your own, and you're just going to write it in on the box when it appears. You're going to do problem 1, which is going to be 4 times 4 plus n, and problem 2, we're going to make negative 5 times 8 plus r. So go ahead and try them. Post the answers up. And I'm going to go ahead and video will pause for a bit, and then you'll see the answers. So the answer to number 1 is going to be 16 plus 4n. And the answer to number 2 is going to be negative 40 minus 5r. Remember that negative 5 times positive 1r, remember there's a little 1 in there, is negative 5r. Okay, let's get a little bit more complicated now. What if I have 6 times 2x plus 7? Well, we're going to do the same exact thing that we have been doing. We're going to hand the 6 out to both terms. 6 times 2x, we multiply just the numbers, is 12x, plus 6 times 7 is 42. What about if I have negative 8 times 7 minus 5x? Because we can have distribution over a subtraction side. It's a cool thing about subtraction, about the distributive property. It works over both over subtraction and addition. Again, we're going to distribute that negative 8 to both terms. Negative 8 times 7 is negative 56. Negative 8 times negative 5x is positive 40x. All right, let's do one more. What if I have negative 2 times negative 4x plus 3y? Let's try it. Hand out the negative 2 to both terms. Negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8x. Negative 2 times positive 3y is negative 6y. Now, can I combine those two terms? The answer is no, because they're not similar. One more example. 7 times 4x plus 3x. Now, if I'm asking you to do the distributive property, you're going to distribute both terms. 7 times 4x is 28x plus 21x. Now, are these two similar terms? The answer is yes, they both have x to the first power. 28 plus 21 is 49x. Yes, you can combine this first and get 7 times 7x. Whoops, that's not an x. Times 7x. And 7 times 7x is 49x. So you can see it really doesn't matter which way you do it. What you have to do is follow the directions. If I'm asking for the distributive property, this one is the distributive property. This one is, whoops, order of operations. Okay, some practice problems. Okay, we're up to question 3. Negative 6 times 2w minus 4. This is going to be negative 12w plus 24. Problem 4 is going to be 2 times 7r plus 12. Again, when we solve this, this is 14r plus 24. And one more problem, I think. Let's do negative 3 times negative 4x plus 6. And the answer to this one is positive 12x minus 18. Okay, ladies, I shall see you tomorrow. Have a great evening.